So we're back at Your Rock School. We were here in June, I think. So what's happened since then? It's Christmas now.
Well, quite a lot actually has happened. We've had a big promotional push and a lot of interest shown to the school, and we've actually doubled our numbers since the end of July. We did some promotional events at Stamford Show and Ilsett Show, and we've now got 30 plus students instead of the 15 that was over back in July, which is great. We've opened the second school in Thurrock because of that, in Grays, so that's up and running, and already about over our third full because of that. And I'm just about to embark on the next lot, and I've got other things in the pipeline for after Christmas, and the cover band that's come out of the Rock School with the tutors and me that was linked has took off. And we're Kids for Talent shows and things like that now. We've just done one, as I say, last Saturday.
So it is really just growing from...
It's really suddenly taking off, in lots of different ways, the last few months,
Because there's interest being shown all the time, isn't there? And
yes.
There's so many people in there at the moment sort of strumming on their guitars. You must be quite proud almost to see them.
It is lovely, I mean, I was talking to Sophie, our head office today, and saying that we get a real buzz. I was only talking to Judy the other day about actually passing on that information to the kids, and getting so many more new kids involved in doing that and learning music and passing it on. So, we're really pleased about that. It's lovely to do it for 15. It's double as good to do it for 30 kids. And of course, we're doing adults now.
How's the adults courses going?
Yeah, we do an adult hour now at the end of this session, and I'm looking to open one when I get the other school going a bit more at the Grays school. And we've got 4 or 5 adults doing keyboards, guitar and drums, and loving it at the moment.
So how are the bands? Is there any that have developed, you were saying?
Yeah, there were 3 that developed a little band, and that didn't quite work out, and they're now re-looking at that. Forming bands is a tricky ego business in music, so we're working with them on that, and we're sort of having a re-look at that now. And I'm trying to get them to work together to enter some competitions. We've just done one, and I'm looking out to do some more in the new year.
So you're just making loads of rock stars?
Well, I hope so, I hope they remember where they come from when they come back and say thank you later on and buy me a drink when I'm old and decrepit. But it's really great, and we've got quite a lot of new young students in as well, and I can see from here, little Rosie in there, she's only 6 and a bit, and Lewis, they're only sort of only 6 or 7 mark, and it's great to see them now coming on. They've really started to really click with it over the last week or two. They've only been coming a few weeks, and now we can see them actually participating in songs and actually playing a song. It's really great to see it, particularly in the younger ones,
So it's just going from strength to strength?
Yeah, and some of the teenagers getting really proficient, which is nice as well. I noticed in the competition, one of my students who entered was doing things I didn't even know he could do out of coming to the school each week. He didn't seem to show, when he went in the competition, I thought, oh my God, haven't we done well with him?
So you just encourage everyone to come along and have a go?
Yeah, come along and we offer, as you know, this free taster session, and it's a totally non-pressurised, no obligation thing. I don't believe in that, as you know from before. And we just say, come along, have a little free lesson for an hour. Costs you nothing but a little bit of your time. No one will pressurise you afterwards, but if you like what you do, you can come back and sign up for lessons, the more the merrier, really. We just want to spread it out there into the community, really, and get more and more people involved in building up the music profile in the area. I'm, for example, going to be running a secondary stage area next year as part of the Stamford Festival for my sins. A bit like Glastonbury, where they will have a secondary stage now in the grounds of these big festivals. I mentioned it as an idea to the organiser, and he come back on me and he said, well, were you prepared to do it? I could hardly say no then, really, so put me to the test really with that. So I'm now going to sort that out, and we'll have a stall there, and I'll have a secondary stage area, and you get the kids involved playing on some sets of tutors and get some other local bands playing. So it's going off in all different tangents, all of a sudden, ever since that promotion push, a few months back, things are sort of taken off in all different directions. My only problem is it's a bit like an octopus and keeping hold of it at times and sorting it all out,
But it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh yeah, it's definitely all good. It's all, and all links in and helps the students. If there's a competition they can go into if they're up for it, or because if you remember, we don't just teach them play instruments. We're looking to try and teach them to play with other people and form bands. Well, every time they enter a competition, which we're now into, or come and help me do an event, they're getting that confidence in front of crowds, that they'll need if they form a band later. So it all helps them as well. So we're really enjoying it, and it's hard work, but it's fun hard work.